What's up, y'all? Noah here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to review Wick is Pain, the John Wick documentary. So, this documentary details the whole making of the John Wick franchise so far. And for those of y'all that don't know, because I believe I've done videos on John Wick before, John Wick to me is the greatest action franchise ever, right? You guys have heard me say I am a martial artist. I used to be in martial arts, right? Um, right? I used to be in Taekwondo for like a decade. So I took Taekwondo for like a decade. So I like realistic fights and realistic things and stuff like that. So this movie tells the story. You have to buy it digitally, either on I bought it on Apple, but you gotta buy it on Apple or Amazon if you want to watch it. This movie tells the story about how Chad Skoleski and Keanu Reeves. It tells their friendship story. Well, it tells Chad's story of how he got into martial arts and how he was, rest in peace to Brandon Lee, but he was Brandon Lee's stunt double, and how they started a stunt company and how they would choreograph fight scenes and stuff like that. And it tells the making of the John Wick franchise so far. And for me, this is really cool to watch. Now, for me, I as I just said, I really like actors that know what the hell they're doing when it comes to like throwing a punch or something like that. And that's why I say that this franchise, Ballerina included, I know Ballerina's not out yet. It comes out in June, the week before I go to Kendrick Lamar. But I cannot wait for Ballerina. Ballerina is like one of my most anticipated movies of the year for that reason. Like, I want to see what they can continue to do, because every movie and TV show in this franchise pushes it forward in very unique ways. Like, John Wick 1 had all the gun fu stuff. John Wick 2, he used a bunch of objects to kill people. John Wick 3, you had the dog fights. John Wick 4, you had like an ode to Japanese culture with stuff, and Donnie Yen and stuff like that. And the cool thing about this movie is they break it down. Like, you find out things like this movie almost didn't get made multiple times. The first John Wick, it almost didn't get made multiple times. Like, for me, this is really, really interesting, y'all. Like, to see how one of the greatest franchises of all time started. Because if you guys don't know, like, John Wick wasn't supposed to be a franchise. It was supposed to be a one and done movie. And then it was so successful that, like, they say it in the movie, but I'll say it here. John Wick 2 was really where they started building out the world, like the high table and the continental and stuff like that. And then at the end of the documentary, which this has been confirmed by Lionsgate and by Lionsgate. So, in terms of the movies, we have Ballerina, we have John Wick 5 is being written right now, and Donnie Yen is directing a Kane spinoff, which gets me very, 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 very excited. So, for me, this movie was awesome to see the behind the scenes of not just the John Wick stuff. Like, you guys don't understand. A lot of these guys, like David Leitch is in this too, right? Because if you guys don't know, David Leitch directed the first John Wick movie with Chad Skoleski, and he's also a founding member of his company, so they still own the company together, right? And for me, this was really, really, really cool. And it's really, really well shot. I just gotta say that. Like, the shots in this, like, when they show the action and stuff, like, we get to see a reel of how many times, like, Keanu Reeves is a perfectionist when it comes to these scenes. I know this is a long video, so this is gonna be a long video, y'all. Keanu Reeves is a perfectionist when it comes to these scenes. So whenever he fucks something up, you get instead of kias, like, if you don't know what a kia is, it's like when you go ha, right, like that. Instead of kias, he goes fuck, 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 and we get to see why he does that, and he explains why. And there's certain scenes that they explain, like the dog fighting with Halle Berry, and we get to find out how they got all these massive stars to join, like Lawrence Fishburne and and Scott Adkins and stuff like that. And bruh, this movie I would strongly recommend watching if you're even into action. Oh, and if you haven't seen the John Wick movies yet, watch all four. Watch all four and watch The Continental. The Continental is a TV show you can, if you're in Canada, you can watch it on Amazon Prime. If you're in America, I think you have to watch it on Peacock. But The Continental isn't as good as the four John Wick movies that we've gotten so far, but it's really good. And bruh, I cannot wait to see where this franchise goes next. We don't have to wait very long because Ballerina comes out June 6th. But yeah, so that, and I would give this movie like a 9.5 out of 10. I really would. And thank you so much for watching this video. And I hope you have a great day. And God bless you guys. And I hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you for watching and goodbye.